first! Fane, I thought you said you weren't gonna do shit like that. Or is that somebody else? I don't remember. Something first? Oh my god. Sure, let's go with that. Hello! How are you all doing tonight? Did the tweet happen? Yeah, it did. Okay. It was all good. Okay. Well, I do want to make some sort of progress on this, but Josh, I am a hypocrite and I am just demonstrating the long con. Okay. Oh my god. There we go. So what, this is the start of build 2, right? We finally got there. It's the 4th stream. How, I wonder how much progress we're gonna do. Selkie, hello. Yes, I made it early. You did. How are you tonight? Fane, I'm doing pretty well. I forgot to eat dinner, but that's okay, because I ate lunch today, and that never happens. So, I guess that's a fair trade. It is what it is. The road carried us north, cutting in waves across the green hills. The grass beneath our feet kept yellowing the further we pressed on, and I couldn't tell if it was a regional quality or because of the evening shift. I walk in silence, wrestling with my own thoughts. The reality of our situation was still sinking in. All the events that led up to now raced through my mind. The day everything went wrong was burned into my memory. At least it started well. We waking up with Jonah in the shack and showing him the notebook. Even after the dagger exploded and gave me this affliction and the sigil, he still came to see me, to defend me against the marshal's interrogation. Oh, hello, Blue. Hello. Second line in. Good start. Ian, don't. There was no mess-ups. I am a perfect reader. I missed him already. Would I ever see him again? It was too bitter to think it, but it was likely. I may not survive this journey, and even if I do, I probably won't find him back in Chariot. With how desolate the road has been, I started to think we wouldn't see anyone else ever again. When we would climb the top of the hill, sometimes we could spot the Aural Sea out west on the horizon. The occasional whistling of the wind and distant chirping were welcome distractions. Eclipse, hello! You're here too, I see. None of us were talkative either. Only our steps broke the silence. There is too much peace and quiet out here. Alan and I had spoken a few empty words to each other. Apart from that, any serious talk was withheld. Jimsar was particularly reluctant, reclusive. Reclusive, that's what that word is. We're getting there. He was walking a good distance ahead of me and Alan. It was a numb and brooding journey. The affliction was not the only thing to weigh on my mind. I'm here and I'm still salty. Eclipse? Really? It's been like a whole 23 hours. You shouldn't be salty. Uh, I had been on edge, worried about the possibility of stumbling across a Silverin patrol, although I knew they wouldn't be looking for us so soon. June, hello! Good to see you tonight. And John, too. Hello, happy to see Bar stream. Always, always. That's what we do around here, right? Besides, we were outside of the domain already. The fork in the road was behind us now, and we were on our way to Miram? The marshal had withdrawn his soldiers from this area, yet he warned of others who could meet us, agents of different branches of the Silverin Watch. Oh, thank you. I'm finally on time for once. Well, it's just always good when you're here, so yeah. I'm gonna continue from last stream. What? So moving on from 306. Eclipse. Shouldn't we categorize this per game, Eclipse? Like, the amount of simping in this game has been very low. I kind of like that number is really low, you know? After all, the safe houses could be in use right now without us knowing. Their purpose was to offer a safe haven for Silverin agents who were out and about in less than an official capacity, since they were outside of the domain. Jimsar would be our diplomat in such a situation, having a knowledge of secret signals and phrases to convince any watchman who would be suspicious of us. Eclipse coming at us live from the salt mines once more. It's fine. It won't move too much today, but it'll happen eventually. Okay. These codes communicated their loyalties under stealth. Such methods were needed because he had left his identifying armor behind, so as not to flaunt his allegiances. The setting sun was starting to do away with the blue of the sky, taking my unease with it. By the way, Josh, stop pronouncing... Okay. The gentle chill of the evening will soon caress me. If we are to be successful, we must not lose heart. Aaron, hello! Welcome. I tried to meditate, to bring myself to calm. Fatigue managed to work it out better than my own will. However, nothing could completely lift this anxiety. This was our second and last leg of the journey. It's been hours since we took a break or eaten. Dusk began to fall, and I suspected we were nearly our destination? Okay. Only Jimsar knew for certain, for he had been this way before. And Josh, did you bring a dictionary this time? I have my phone. Does that count? I think it should. We were told it would be about a day's journey, and twilight was nearly upon us. None of us were well rested when we left Chariot. The night we were embroiled in plans and packing, leaving just a scant couple of hours for shut-eye. Letting my thoughts unwind away from concern, unawareness fell upon my body. This trip took a lot out of me. I don't remember when my legs started aching, but I do remember deciding to ignore it. Oh, that's a good. Stop, Josh. Stop. His name is Jismar. Okay, Eclipse. I believe you. What's the Josh Google counter at? We just started reading. I haven't had to pull up my phone yet. It's fine. It's not bad in Minotaur Hotel, I swear. Like, it is what it is. Considering you apparently don't use your phone for contacting people, yes, it counts. I'm lucky I look at YouTube often. Finally back from my outings today. Oh, are you still at your beach place, Aaron? Hope you're not drinking too much. You don't want to be like my sister. Or at least the way that she used to be. There was a day in which I went with my family to like a New Year's party, right? And like, this is when she was still living. We were all still living in the same house. And like, I just came back and went to the basement where like my sister had her like desk and shit all set up. And this was when she was like a raging alcoholic, right? And I went down the stairs and I'm like, oh, how you doing? Like, you didn't go to the party, whatever. Like, I you know, she worked that night or something, so she didn't want to go to the party. And like, she was barely conscious, and she was wrapped in like 3 blankets, and there was vomit over them. And I just kind of like stared, and I was just like, what the fuck? Also, one of those blankets was mine, so like I was kind of upset. It was a gift from my aunt. So like, I was like, what the fuck? You couldn't have just vomited on just your own blankets? You had to like use one of mine too. What a gal. Greek names and Josh probably don't mix well. Yes, I'm still here till Friday, and nah, I just I'm just having a couple beers here and there, chilling. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Sometimes I wish I could do that. Just have like 1 beer and be okay with it, but I just can't. Oh, Chase, what's up? I haven't been grayer blackout since I was 18. It's all right. Learned my lesson. She wanted you to feel involved. Yeah, no, fuck her. Alan seemed to be as vigorous as when we departed. He must be in better shape than I thought. I should ask his age. Maybe he's not as old as he looks. And Jimsar looks to be a few years younger than me, and he had been training. He had been trained for combat. He didn't show any signs of fatigue. Oh, okay. Josh ignores the fact that she is vomiting and just focuses on where she vomited. I mean, like, she was alive. Like, there wasn't a health problem or anything. It's just like, well, fuck you, that's my blanket. Okay, there's quite a few people here today. That's nice. Remember to post, like, if you have questions for me for the end of year Q&A, post them in the comments or on my pinned tweet on my Twitter. Just a reminder. Want to get as many as possible, so you know how it is. How many marbles in length is it? That's the question. What? Alive is good enough. Confirmed. Isn't it though? Isn't it? Did I already read this? Damn it. He didn't show anything. Yes, I did. Could he still claim to be a watchman now that he had become a fugitive? Ian, you're fine. Back in town, he would carry his heavy armor with adept strength. Wariness will not come to him now that he is without burden. I really hope we get there soon. I'd be embarrassed if I was the one who had to call for a break now that we are so close to our destination. I've got a question in mind now that I think of it. Well, put it in the comments. And I'll add it to the list for the video. The road to Miram. Is this Miram? Still don't know. Wasn't very well trodden, and we didn't meet anyone else along the way. In my exhaustion, I had nearly forgotten the reason for this journey, or maybe I wanted to forget. Jimsar knew the way to the safe house, beyond the tiny village where we hoped to find a Naigati dagger. We had walked in silence, barely exchanging words. I don't think I've even spoken 2 sentences to Jimsar. Even though we shared the same condition, he didn't seem to recognize our kinship. I got nothing but weeb-inspired questions. Selkie, it's fine. Now's your chance, though. You can ask me anything. About almost anything, and I'll try to answer it. Hey, Alan. Yes? His voice was whispery and hoarse, as if just rousing from slumber. In awareness of it, he cleared his throat. But what else would you expect? It's never what would you expect? That's fine, Aaron. It's all good. Josh is a weeb. Yes, maybe. I decided to prod Alan further about my new powers. So, can you teach me some magic? Alan rolls his eyes. Remus, I've told you already. I know. It's not the most important thing right now. But who knows how long it will take before we find a cure. I might never get another opportunity. I might... Remus, you mustn't speak like that, please. Grower or shower? What does that even mean? Oh no. Sorry. We will find a cure, and then you will go study at the sanctuary. Yes. Shower? Oh, okay. Look, I'm the best reader, you all know it. A shower or goer refers to how a penis expands in length when erect compared to its flaccid state. Oh, okay. Josh is packing a mean one. Yes, and until then, maybe you can teach me a little bit. Even just a torch spell, please? He looked unimpressed. I just feel like I'm useless. You are not useless. I am, Alan. I'm dead weight. You know magic, and Jimsar knows how to fight, but I don't know anything. He gave a complacent chuckle and shook his head. It would help distract me from the stress. I said it half truthfully, not really attempting to hide my intent to change his mind. My desire to learn is the main thing on my mind, but it cannot be denied that it would also ward away other concerns. Alan considered for a moment, eyeing me carefully. Oh my god, is he looking it up? No, I'm just reading the thing that Illuminati posted. It's all good. Josh, you're killing me. A lot of people say that about me. I don't know why, though.
What do you know of magic?
Not much, except for what you explained back in Chariot.
Surely you've heard Inquisitors speak about some of it in the market square.
They did, although I never heard anything specific about how magic works. Most of what they said was just talk of how it's evil and the fire. I'm still salty. Eclipse! I can't do anything about that. Aaron, check if you have a top chat or live chat selected for the chat. It took me a while to realize YouTube Cole's comments if you don't choose live chat. It's facts. I always have to set mine to live chat before I even start streaming, so I can actually see everyone's. It's not evil, obviously. They're the Inquisition. Even if they knew how it works, I wouldn't trust them to tell the truth about it.
Why not?
I was taken aback. Wasn't it obvious? The Inquisition is a movement set explicitly against Pervaders and implicitly against magic. Alan knows this, yet he is playing the fool. If they fight against Pervaders, they fight against magic. Someone who fights on one side is not likely to treat the other side fairly.
Yes, and how do you think people land on one side or another?
Well, Pervaders are naturally on the side of magic, so everyone else would be on the other side.
And how many of these, let's say, natural exclusivities, do you know evolve into such conflict? Do men and women hate one another?
Yes.
Are bears like me hateful towards cats? Cats like you?
I wouldn't say hate, but...
But it's not like the Inquisition, is it?
Josh, I want to pluck your feathers out one by one. Don't do that. Eclipse, please. Please understand.
The world has many problems, Remus. Yet we live in the most peaceful time that has ever existed. There hasn't been any wars since before I was born. We've managed to overcome many fears and doubts. Well, we may have had for one another.
Do you hate women, Josh? No. Only sometimes. Only specifically. No, I refuse. Eclipse.
No, the question of magic, and of pervaders like us, have not been put to rest, however. Why do you think that question persists?
I don't know.
Surely you have some idea. You've heard Inquisitors speak, and I know they have a lot to say.
I love women. They're just not attracted to them. Man, that's very true. That's very true. I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm on, like, Tomino levels of relationships with women. But, like, I don't know why. But most of my friendships with women don't go very well. I don't know why that is. But... it kind of just is what it is. I don't know, usually once they find out I'm gay, they, like, have expectations of our relationship, like, as friends, and I'm like, but why? Like, okay. I'm not opposed to being friends with women. It's all fine. I just typically have bad experiences.
Whether you trust them or not is anything else. You must have some idea or hunch about it.
They're being green shorts, oh my god. Lamau, all my friends in real life are women, and online they're all men. But yeah, that happens sometimes, and you have to work against that. Set the bar low to never be disappointed. I mean, like, nowadays I have, like, 2 female friends that I, like, occasionally talk to, but it is not regular.
Take a guess, and tell me what you think. Why is the Inquisition against Pervaders?
Oh my god, that's a lot of reading. It's time to read the chat instead. I mean, I dated 2 women in the past, but eventually, realized it wasn't for me. Isn't it a stereotype that gays and girls stick together? I guess it is. I don't know. I remember in high school, there was a lot of girls that only like. I had found out that a bunch of the female friends I had in high school they were only friends with me because I was gay. And when I found that out, I was kind of like, really? Like, like that kind of like hurt a bit, I guess. Is what it is. They're jealous. They can't use magic, so they don't want anyone else to be able to do it. It's an ancient rivalry that has been going on for long past. The reason has probably been forgotten. I like that one a lot. Magic is strange and frightening to them. People tend to lash out against things they don't understand. Pervaders have powers, which can be dangerous. They feel the need to control us so we don't cause trouble. Magic threatens the political power of kings and lords, so they create the Inquisition to protect themselves. I like this one the most, actually. Whoa, tech stuff, right? A lot of people just started commenting. Yeah, because you spend most of your time looking at Leave art. Not back then. Back then it was Torihiko. Fane, we summon you in this time of need. Ian, this is wait, and those friends sometimes appear in Echo videos. Yeah, pretty much. Ian, this is purely to determine what type of personality you have. Oh, so this isn't like our route choices, life or death choices. You know, Alan will just react to your choice. Okay, that doesn't make it better.
It's true that I've been going on for a long time, and that our sensibilities have changed. Our history isn't that lost on us, however.
He tilted his head forward and glared at the sky. He parted his lips as his eyes fell into thinking, arranging his thoughts in that special way of teaching.
When a cause is given life and entrenches itself into a special political or religious solid, it does so on strength of purpose.
What? Josh gets to where he goes. Oh my god. Alan will remember this, Josh. There is one where he says, I hope you're joking. Really? That's funny. Wait, what the fuck? Torihiko made a cameo in After Class? Time to play After Class. Oh my god. I need the boy. Honestly, at school, being gay and me instantly BFFs with half the girls in class, I was untouchable. Okay. Well, if it works out for you all, that's cool. That was probably why, like, in college, I just didn't tell anyone my sexuality. Was because of the high school experience. Is what it is.
The good is
What?
the good it wants to foster, and the bad it wants to cull are powerful ideas, which
Chisel, right? That's what that word is, right?
chisel at the marble of the world. The passage of time and the effectuation? What? How's this?
Sure.
Of duty makes what was once solid waver, perhaps is replaced by empty ritual and routine.
I went to an on-campus LGBT group at my uni. Met people. It was oh, okay. Like the college I went to had that, and I was just kind of like, nah. I instead went to the art club and harassed people because, like, the president let me. I thought it was really funny, so I became friends with the president at the time within, like, 5 minutes of meeting them. And, she asked me to, like, be on the council for the, to become, like, either the vice president, secretary, or something. And I told her no. I don't want any responsibility. But I gave her I had told her, instead of being the secretary or, like, vice president, treasurer, whatever, why don't I become the queen of the art club? In which whatever I say goes, and I'll have zero responsibility, and I don't have to do anything. And she just said, yeah, sure. And, and everyone else on the council agreed with that. So it was like there was the president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, and the queen, which was me. And the first rule of the club was you had to treat everyone fairly and nicely. And in parentheses after that, it said, except for Josh, he's allowed to say whatever he wants. So I was just like, I would just be mean to people because, like, the actual club members were like the people I was friends with thought it was just really funny. And I was mostly doing it jokingly, but it did upset a handful of people. But they didn't matter because they never really participated in anything in the club anyway. I considered myself the casual filter, you know.
New goods and evils are created rather than discovered, so that the work may continue, so that the case, which is now a living thing, can survive.
Josh was vice president of the weed club. No. Josh, I went to run you over. Good. Wow, Josh is such a diva. Eclipse, this is some high quality salt. Give me some for chips later. He's allowed to harass people at GameStop. But they didn't matter. Well, most people in the art club that were actually art majors, we didn't like the people who were in the art club literally to just pass the time. Like... So there was always, like, that divide in that club of, like, oh, are you actually here to, like, do something, or are you just here because, like, you want somewhere to be during the middle of the day? Or at night. There was 2 semesters where the art club met at, like, 6 p.m. or something, and half the time I would just put on a movie. And not actually do much, but, you know. Queen of the club, I'm allowed to do what I want.
And the soul rots. The cause grows hollow in absence of its original purpose.
Oh, art snobs. Yeah, that's right, Selkie. I am, in fact, an art snob. I used to, like, go to art museums to, like, just go, you know, like, make a day of it, you know, go to an art museum. with like other club members. It was fun. We would all like compare notes on like, oh, you like this guy? Okay, like that's so 1840s, like. And I was always like, yo, but Roy Lichtenstein though, like his work is lit. Love it. One of the museums like an hour away from me actually has a couple of his works, and I thought that was neat. That's like, oh, I get to actually like look at them in person.
The Inquisition likes to tell the tale of the lone tyrant. Pervaders know this as Yungral Pitchblood.
My uni was known for research in music, not art, really. Ah, okay. If you've got time to kill at uni, you're not partying enough, or you're really slacking in courses. Facts. Josh, I want to turn you into a burnt turkey. Eclipse. We'll give Haas his day, don't worry. Don't worry. I won't make fun of Haas for being a filthy anime casual, which he totally is. Like, really? Fate? JoJo? How normie can you get? Like, come on, wouldn't you rather watch the works of, like, Yoshitaka Amano or, like, Satoshi Mizukami? How about some Tomino? Like, some good old 80s era Tomino. Like, good. Like... Josh, I will wreck you with my Red Eyes deck. I have never lost to Red Eyes. Like, that deck is so trash. Have fun losing to a single Solemn Strike. Like... Or an Ash Blossom, like, whatever. What? It's so bad. Watch Shinsekai Yori? No. I don't like that director's work. Someone says Van Gogh is overrated, and it's fight time on site. He's not overrated, though. Like, his work is good. Like, come on. Oh, these card nerds.
He was a cruel pervader who lived in the 4th century after the fall of Nigantus. He came to power by force, using his fury magic to murder a king and crown himself. Wherever he walked, people would cower and submit themselves to his flaming iron fist. Yet he didn't rule at all. He killed every person in his court whom he thought could threaten his crown, and left the people with nobody to govern them. He would claim whatever was left of the old king's army as his own, and sent out to conquer the neighboring lands. People of ill intent would set themselves in the vacuum he left behind, causing even more destruction and tyranny.
Josh, you pronounced Fury wrong. Did I? That's fine. Oh, it's fine. Whoops. Eclipse, you should know by now. I can't read. I was a Yu-Gi-Oh player once. That just defaults me to not being able to read.
It cannot be said that he conquered anything, more that he destroyed whatever lay in his path. Although he had an army to follow him in his campaign, he would win each battle through his own magic. And the men in his army, bereft of the discipline, and without resources, turned into rapists and looters, taking their pick from among whatever survived the smoldering ruins Yongeral left behind. Like the crown on his head, his army was there just to give him the sense of command, of being in power, or to cheer for his wickedness. The spells he cast would incinerate entire armies, melt castles into smooth stone. He had no need of an army or subject, other than to stroke his own ego. Thankfully, his reign of terror was short-lived.
I am disappointed. Shit. I'm sorry, Eclipse. I was part of a weird kindergarten where most of the school went to a pumpkin patch, where we went to learn about Van Gogh. What? Okay, I think they really ruined my chances of being normal. I learned about Van Gogh through Doctor Who, Lamau. What? Is that a thing? So what's it say on these cards? I actually don't know. I just play ones that look cool. Oh my god. No, you gotta be good at deck building. Like it's whatever. What's this I heard about a Red Eyes deck? Eclipse is gonna try to beat me with a Red Eyes deck. And that will be impossible for him, because Red Eyes is just a really, really, really bad archetype. Like, Jesus. Fuck. Like, Konami ruined that deck. Like, it is unplayable. Like, your best play is to, like, activate Red Eye's Insight, mill Red Eyes, search Red Eye's Fusion, activate Red Eye's Fusion, send Red Eyes and Dark Magician from deck to grave in order to summon Dragoon, and end your turn. Like, that's the best play you can make in Red Eyes. Like, it's the worst. And, like, sure, Dragoon, like, is one of the most busted cards printed last year. But, like, it by itself isn't that good. Because, like, I can still just kaiju it. Like, it's not hard. It's just such an easy deck to out. Because I can still target it. So I could, in theory, just, like, use Phantasm Spiral Power, negate its effects for the turn, and then pop it with Phantasm Spiral Battle. And wow, you've gone through your one Dragoon. You have no more follow-up plays. Like, amazing. It is what it is. Just that red likes dominating. Just Josh likes dominating red. Oh man, don't talk to me about dominate. That's the deck I play in Vanguard. So then he's definitely go for a red wolf deck? There's no such thing. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, does not have very many, like, what's it called? Like, furry archetypes just really aren't really a thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, your best bet is Tri-Brigade, and they're, like, not really furries. Like, it is what it is. Gonna make the gayest Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck with Dark Magician Girl and Change of Heart. And that Harpy Queen, IDK her name, that's all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards I know. Oh my god. Harpies are actually pretty good right now. Because Wing Beasts got a bunch of, like, generic support. And like, we now just have, like, a draw 2 in Wing Beasts. Which is nice, because, you know, I play Flunderies. I mean, I say I play it. I own the deck. I don't play it in tournaments because, like, nah. Fuck Harpies. No, like, it's a solid deck. Like, you can spam rank 7s, you can spam rank 4s, you have a decent draw support engine, you can search Harpy's Feather Duster, which is like, what the fuck, and you can search, Harpy's Feather Storm, which is a really nice Omni-Negate that you can activate from hand. It's all good. It is real annoying, though. That's why when I play Yu-Gi-Oh! I only play normal monsters. Because, like, what's my opponent gonna do? Negate the effect of a normal monster? Yeah, nah. It's the biggest brain anti-meta pick. Like,
The Inquisition sent a small force to deal with a young girl. At the time, it was not common knowledge among Pervaders that Ethelfrim Yup, nailed it. Could suppress magic, and the Inquisition had learned it well and put it to good use. Youngrel tried to burn the army away with an immense fireball, flinging it like a crashing sun in the valley beneath him. He found his spell useless against the warriors wearing wreaths of blue flowers. Youngrel then sent out his army, small, fearful, and drunk as it was, to meet the opponents while he fumbled with his spells. The two sides battled only for a moment before Youngrel forces routed and abandoned the tyrant. His golden crown, was knocked off his head and replaced with one of blue flowers. He was brought before the survivors of one of the cities he had razed. Razed? Then executed in front of them. The people praised and honored the warrior that had given them justice. It was at that moment that the Inquisition felt their great purpose. They existed at the right time, at the right place, to do away with an evil. Who could deny their honor? Knowing that there are people in the world like Youngrel, people who hold such power, and that such power could be used in such terrible ways.
Raised? Okay. Okay. Harpies are annoying in Witcher. This I know. Can't speak about Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. Ian, we got through a lot on Monday. This is a bonus stream. Josh, what game are you playing? It's fine. It's fine. I like to put to fire. Okay. Raised works too. Okay.
It was unfathomable to think ill of the Inquisition.
Josh, which is better, Dark Rebellion XC's Dragon or numbers 48 Shadow Lich? Is number 48 Shadow Lich the detach one, summon a token? Shadow Lich is a terrible monster. Like, I'm sorry, Eclipse. It's not very, there's just so many better rank 3s you could be playing. Like, you could just be playing Dante. Like, if you want to, like, have a rank 3 in your extra deck, like, Dante's right there, and he's busted, depending on the deck you're playing. And you have, like, some ones, like, what's the virtual world one? Is it generic, or do you need psychics for it? I don't remember. But, like, even that one's fine. Isn't that one a Macrocosmos on legs? Or was that the level 6 Synchro? Dark Rebellion XC's Dragon is just fine. Like, the card has, it's showing its age. It's, like, what, 6 years old now? It's, like, 7 years old, I think. Oh, my God. New Challenger came out in 2014. And it's mostly just a stepping stone for Dark Requiem. But even then, you have the new version of Dark Rebellion that came out in Phantom Rage, which is just a little better. So it just kind of, like, it is what it is. I think that one's generic, or you need 2 dark monsters. It's pretty good. If you're playing Phantom Knights, you don't really want to be playing the original Dark Rebellion. You want to be playing the Retrain. Because it's just kind of better. And even then, it's kind of just a stepping, like, you know, it's just a stepping stone for Dark Requiem, which is still pretty good. But most strategies that try to use, like, Dark Requiem typically just end on, like, 2 Fog Blades using Shade Brigadoon. Was that his name? Yeah. You know, the Link 3 Phantom Knight from the hero boxes.
Youngrel was not the last of the Pervader tyrants, however. Others sprung up to inflict terror across the lands, but each time they were dealt with by the Watch. We also began to keep vigil.
My favorite is still Red Eyes and Odd Eyes Rebellion. Yo, I fucking love Odd Eyes. Like, that's a deck that I played for years. It's such a fun deck. Like, his design is garbage. He has a million colors and it's an over-designed monstrosity. But fuck, that boy and I go way back. Like, I love Odd Eyes. I'm so excited for the new Performer Pal support we're getting, because I hope it makes the deck playable again. Of course, the problem is, like, you know, playing pendulums in 2021, right? So it's tough, and Electromite is still banned. But, like, if Electromite wasn't banned, oh my god, I'd probably be playing pendulums in tournaments still. But, you know, they had to crush my favorite combo deck ever in the game. So I just play control bullshit, because if I can't have fun playing my favorite deck, you can't have fun playing either. So I'm learning what kind of deck Josh likes. I mean, in Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to play, like, pendulum combo decks. And then, like, when the pendulum era ended, I switched to control strategies because, like, you can't pendulum anymore. At least not the way you used to. So, like, is what it is. Though I don't play in tournaments anymore, so it kind of is what it is. Love Odd Eyes plus Performer Pals. It's such a fun deck. Like, oh my god. And everything is searchable. It's so good. It's so good. Mainly because of my Arc 5 bias. Look. I've never loved and hated an anime as much as Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. It is the most beautiful 147 episode long train wreck I've ever experienced in my life, and I wouldn't replace it for the world. Like, fucking love it.
Pervaders founded the Tributariate, an organization which aims to protect Pervaders and offer them safe havens. That is when the first sanctuary sprang up. As part of that mission, they adopted the same concerns as the Inquisition. The Tributarian, the Tribute Summon, invokes... God, I hate the invoked engine. Vendettas against Pervaders who commit severe crimes. It is a call for all of us to hunt down hunt down the offender and bring them to heel.
Oh no, Josh likes dogs. Oh my god. What's the main reason you stopped tournaments? I kind of thought Yu-Gi-Oh! Stopped being fun. Like, there was kind of too many formats in a row where the game feels like a dice game, in which it's like, did you go first? I guess you win. And everything now, there's that, and every deck does the exact same thing. Like, every deck does the same thing. You put out 1 or 2 Omni Negates, and you end on you end on like 2 or 3 Omni Negates, Link Summon into Anaconda, and then you shit out Dragoon, and they were like that's boring. And now the hot thing to do is, like, you shit out, instead of Dragoon, you shit out Enforcer. And Enforcer is, like, almost worse in some ways, because it's like, you're setting up a free special summon, a free draw 2, and a recurable pop that just keeps coming back. Like, ugh. And, like, I always hate seeing, like, an extra... Like, everyone's extra decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are, like, the same now. Everyone runs Appaloosa. Everyone runs Anaconda to go into either Dragoon or Enforcer. Everyone runs, what's that card called? Access Code Talker. Like, it's just... Everyone's doing the exact same thing. And it's just not very fun, you know? Like, even when I won tournaments, because, you know, I played Phantasm Spirals, you know, for that hard anti-meta pick, you know, Because if I turn one heat wave you, you're dead. So it is what it is. And then like being able to protect summon limit using C stealth attack just makes opponents cry. And it's just like, whatever. Make me regret clicking this stream. Oh, Vucky, don't worry. We'll get there. Josh has always liked dogs. I have a theory. Josh is having grammar issues because he can see Alan's bulge above the text box. What? I see. So it was unbalanced, or because it was balanced, it would just be the same strategy, and the first person to go would win. Yeah, pretty much. When I went to the aquarium earlier, Josh, there was a banner about saving otters, and I thought about tweeting a pic to you and saying, I found Chase! Oh god, that's funny. That's funny. Alan's bulge should be edited to go above the text box and force perspective to look at them. Oh my god.
On occasion, the Watch and the Tributariate would cooperate on these hunts. They worked together to bring down several powerful and dangerous individuals. The world learned that such terror would not be tolerated, and that there were people out there keeping us safe. Today is it a very rare thing to hear about pervaders murdering or thieving anywhere in the world. Although, Umbral has been bucking that trend. The Silverin Watch has sharpened itself to cut down a specific weed. It is a hammer which knows only the nail. Their numbers grow each day, while the bad among our kind have also grown shy, fearful of their own vendettas. If the stressor is removed, yet the stress keeps accumulating, what conclusion can one arrive at?
Alan's words revealed to me a new perspective. Were I to blame the Inquisition for the curse that befell me, I could point to one aspect of it, one link in the chain of events that led me here. The embargo they had placed on enchanted items. The dagger was contraband brought to Alan for identification. Their special interest in such items pushed them into Alan's shop and forced us unwittingly into the engagement with the Umbral. Without their regulation, we had not to be in this mess. Was the embargo justified? Did enchanted items pose some kind of dangerous risk to the South? I doubt it. The North thrive on enchantments, Alan had said. A craftsman who deliver quality products in time earn the trust of their clients. Pervaders would be the craftsmen of enchantments. Let such relationships unfold for a period of time, and the animosity towards pervaders will lessen. Whether the Inquisition is aware of it or not, they shattered this peaceful process. Back in Ardeny, I'd never even heard of enchanted items. Even simple and harmless enchantments were banned, like the torch wand Alan had shown me. I did not know enough about the Inquisition or Umbral to judge their righteousness. Maybe there are proper motivations behind all of their actions, and I just wasn't aware of them. From my point of view, both had brought this trouble upon me. Umbral would be easier to condemn. They proved to be outright thieves, shamelessly going into Alan's antiquarium to cause trouble. They were the spark that ignited us all. Yet at the same time, they were the main opponent of the Inquisition, and now we too were against them. There is a saying, about the enemies of one's enemy. Then again, the Inquisition was a more open question. From what I've come to know, they don't outright imprison any pervaders they find. They only imprison those who go against their laws, and only within their domain. Antiquarium is like a place that stores antiques, I'd wager. Okay. You'd wager? Does that mean you don't know for sure? Ah. Oh, is that not... Oh, it autocorrects to something else when I Google it. That's weird. Okay. It is what it is, I guess. It is available to see in the simulacrum. Asking for a friend. Okay. But context clues, you know, probably. Alan said that they had severed a legitimate purpose in the past. Whether or not that purpose is still as relevant today. These were heavy subjects to think about. I realized I had been thrown into the world of complications. And now... excuse me. And now I had to maneuver carefully. A shiver of awful loneliness passed through me. Like trust had faded from the world, and everyone had transferred into scheming charlatans. I felt a need to retreat and find shelter in the warmth and kindness of friends and family. Most of them were across the sea, unable to help me. But I also had Alan. He had become my anchor, had committed himself to saving my life, and Jimsar's. As distant and brooding as he was, I felt a deep connection with him due to our shared affliction. He was mopey, and it was bothering me. I feared that he harbored ill will against us. I decided to ask Alan about him, learning magic on the way. I'm bored. I am going to reread Haas's route. Eclipse, I'm sorry. It would have been nice to have done it yesterday. Eclipse. Should I wait to see these things in the simulacrum? Vain, but not my husband's name. Do you think Jimsar hates us?
Hate? That's too strong a word, I think. You said the Inquisition hates
you said the Inquisition hates pervaders.
People are not in the Inquisition, Remus. Everyone has a story and an experience with their own past. He's young and impressionable. No doubt he has prejudice against pervaders from his training. How far does it go? I do not know.
But he's a pervader too now. We should all be on the same side.
Is he now? Do you think he sees himself that way? Remember, he's a watchman. He spent his entire life training to fight against pervaders. It's a difficult situation for him. Try to understand.
I know. I just want us to get along.
Consider this. Not only does he have to suffer through this affliction, he is also entangled between two worlds. He is watchman and pervader. He was forced to abandon his covenant, perhaps forever. He has to make peace with his rivals and to find rescue in magic, the very thing he was honed against.
Wait, although if you download the game, there's a folder called Bonus, and there's a bonus CG of Alan getting a hand job from a later character. What? Okay. Yes, Josh, I'm still salty. Oh my god. You're always salty. I am not always. Eclipse, this is going for a good soak in the Dead Sea to keep the supply of salt. But this bird decided to break the world's laws of simping. There's no laws for simping, Eclipse. Oh my god. I am not. I was going to be it was going to be a Silicum that story, but those were getting too involved and taking away from the main story. It was already finished, so it's there. To more beer or to more beer? Drink more beer, Aaron. Enjoy yourself. It was already finished. If I ever had to describe the furry community and not say for work tendency. Yes, there is, Josh, and you broke them. Well, go send me the laws then.
Oh, worst of all is he's worried for his father. The Marshal betrayed the Watch in releasing us, and will willingly suffer dire consequences for it.
I know all that. That's why I want us to get along. He'd feel better if he knew he could rely on us. Now to Haas and alcohol. Eclipse, cheer up. It's okay.
Perhaps he needs time to come to terms with the situation. We're sinister strangers to him, Remus. It is not easy to make friends in times.
Goodbye, everyone. Josh. Have a good night, Eclipse.
Even though
I knew he was right, I wanted to fight against it. Jimsar must learn we are not enemies. I understood that what it meant to be alone among strangers. That had happened to me when I came to Orthane. I'm sure Haas will be here soon. Mine was a voluntary decision, however. His circumstances were worse. Despite the stinging wariness in my legs, I quickened my pace to catch up to Jimsar. At this time, he had kept moving forward, not even taking a moment to look back and check if we were still with him. Maybe he is too shy to talk to me or Alan. He is younger, after all. Maybe all he needs is for someone else to take the first step. As I got closer to him, he gave a bare turn of his head to notice my approach. I walked alongside, just slightly behind him, for a little while longer. Haas would encourage you to lie about the salt and then wait for a chance to impact things later when no one notices. Oh my god. Oh, I watched the Smoke Room Christmas special again and forgot Cliff used the word pog and instantly took psychic damage. Holy fucking shit. It was really funny though. We haven't met properly. I'm Remus.
I know your name.
He spoke with the kind of softness that implies defiance. He's still walking. I held out a hand to invite a handshake. He glances at me for a moment and kept walking. It didn't seem like he wanted to amuse me. I did not relent, however, and after a few seconds he sighed and yielded into my hand. There's only 2 entries for this game on E621. Only 2? That's shocking. What's E621? Is that a thing I should know about? I don't know. I don't know things. I don't know a lot. I'm a dummy. It's fine.
Jimsar.
His grasp was too strong, almost retributive. Furry porn. Oh, okay, that makes sense. He showed our ounce of enmity through his gaze. We continued walking in awkward silence. What would be the last approach to get through to him? You shouldn't know for your own sake. Literally furry porn archive. Wonderful, wonderful. Eclipse! You're just gonna come in and delete your message? Wow. Just search Pervader VN or something on Twitter. I'm sure you'll find something good, some good stuff. I felt silly now, walking through without an obvious reason. I should have thought about what I would say beforehand. Josh is going there after this stream. What? Predictions. Nah. What should I do? Oh no. Oh well. You think Tyson has more than 2 entries? Definitely. Oh my god, what did you say? I need to know, Eclipse. You'll never know, Selkie. Nah, Josh would never go there to look at Tyson porn. No, I mean, Leo porn. No way. Oh my god, I'm gonna ask how he's feeling.
How are you holding up?
What?
We've been walking for hours, and you haven't said a word since we left town. Just wanted to make sure you're okay. I'm fine. You don't have to worry about me, Pervader.
Should I even try for friendship? He is a watchman.
It might be unwise to push this further, and it does look like he wants to be friends.
His mind autocorrected Leo to Tyson. No, it's fine. Oh, holy cow, did he just mix up their names? Look, to be fair, I mix up names all the time. I can't believe how often I read Roswell's name as Orlando. Like, in Roswell's route. Like... It is what it is. Josh, if you need some Leo porn, just hit me up! Aaron, you are giving Josh too much credit. My image folder is stacked. Oh my god. I would want to be his friend. Ian, give us the goods. Oh my god. Roswell. It's mostly like, even in like Sal's route, I say Roswell occasionally, and it's just because it was the last thing that I read. That's a thing that happens with me. Like I don't know. It is what it is.
We're all in this to just to survive. Once this mess we're in gets sorted out, we're not likely to stay friends. Alan wasn't friends with the Watch either. If anything, they were exploiting him. Did I really want to set myself up for that?
What? Ian, you're in a good mood. You can post photos. Wait, Ian, you're a mod. You can post photos. No. Okay, too. I saw fan art, Leo fan art wearing rudder butt underwear. Adorable. What's rudder butt? Oh no, I probably shouldn't ask that question.
Oh, we'll be arriving soon, Pervader, and get our hands on one of those daggers. The sooner we get cured, the better for everyone.
Josh, you did not just compare Roswell to Orlando. I am going to play Duck Hunt with Josh. No, I don't compare them. It's just that I have this issue where like sometimes like when a name shows up, I'll use the name of what was previously said. And since I did Orlando's route before Roswell's, I just sometimes would like say Orlando when like a name showed up. It is what it is. It's a bad habit of mine. Furry underwear band. What? What? How is that a thing? Okay.
But I do not think I'm letting you go afterwards. What do you mean? We'll return in time for the prosecutor's arrival, so all of this can be put to rest. I don't think it's that simple. What? Alan says the dagger will help, but he's not certain it will give us the cure. Father, I mean, Sir Marshall said that your friend knows a lot about the occult magic. He must be able to find a cure. Well, find an answer. Maybe. Alan didn't seem to be so sure. He must. He was almost, obstinate? Almost abstinate? Okay, in his reaction. Although averse against the pervaders in magic, he had put faith in Alan's ability to rescue us.
Josh better start running. Oh my god.
It seems like a desperate, selfish kind of faith. I wasn't as hopeful or hopeless.
Obstinate? Okay. Please say. Okay. Fine. It's fine. Damn, furries have their own brand of everything. I mean, furries have their own sex toy company, so why not? I mean, kind of facts.
We were the victims of a new kind of magic, or rather a very old type of magic that hasn't been seen before, or so Alan had put, Alan seems to imply. The dream flashes in my mind. The open wasteland, a place frozen in time, a sand around my feet. The dark shadow being and its unsettling animation. It haunts me, along with the other things. It haunts me. Yet it had a way of burying itself outside of my awareness. That vision held some kind of obscure meaning. Jimsar must have noticed my momentary daze and took it as silent judgment against him. He then sped up to put distance between us once more.
No, Jimsar. No.
I wanted to explain and reconcile, but decided to not push it. I'll be cautious for now. Maybe he just needs some time to adjust. Maybe there won't even be a need to adjust. It may be foolish, but I still want to be his friend.
I slowed down and Alan caught up.
Remus, you must not taunt the boy.
I didn't mean to.
What did you say to him?
He said he expects you to cure us right after we get the dagger. He hopes we can go back before the prosecutor arrives.
Ah.
I said I wasn't sure if it would be that simple. Alan nodded and continued walking. I stared at him, expecting some words of comfort or guidance, but he didn't offer anything. Now I realize he hadn't explicitly said how it would work out with the dagger, or how he would even use it. Alan, is he right? Could you fix us once you get the dagger?
There is no straight answer, Remus. I wish I could live up to Jimsar's optimism. I don't want to lie to you. This could be solved, as he says. It may be like a puzzle that just has a little bit of tinkering, or the remedy won't be found until it's too late, or there are no other daggers with the same enchantment. Or perhaps there is no simple remedy at all. The only thing I can say for certain is that I will try my damnedest to figure out figure out a solution. If this won't work, we will attempt other things.
Can't you learn something about a cure by inspecting the marks?
A fruitless endeavor, I'm afraid. It is Nigantine enchantment. The affliction is the result of an enciphering process that has several layers of complexity. An effect like this cannot be manipulated without knowledge of the source pattern. Even then, there are dangerous entrapments in the analysis.
Synchro. Are we gonna synchro summon? Synchro Shokan. 5Ds is weird.
Trying to figure out this thing without a dagger, it would be like traveling a maze without a sense of torch or sight. If I had a dagger of the kind, I would have a map to the maze.
What? Oh man, chat scrolled by, didn't it? Ian, give us the review when they arrive. What? Totally haven't purchased a bunch from them, and waiting for it to arrive. Oh my god, yeah. Ian, you'll definitely have to tell us. Are they expensive? I'm curious. Eclipse is extra violent towards Josh tonight. I've done nothing wrong. Nothing. Is refining from sex. It's very good, and oh my god. Okay. It was a little pricey. Okay. Jimsar's kind of cute. Jimsar is the secret dark horse, as hot as Alan is. Still waiting for my Amicus Kigu. I will be posting a pic in that with all of my other Amicuses. Oh, Tar Dark, handsome, right? Blue, all I can say is that he had it coming. Oh my god. Eclipse, don't worry. We'll get through this. We'll get through this salt mine together. Josh is curious, asking for a friend. Posted Leo pic in the Twitter stream tweet. What? Oh no, it's cute. Oh no. Okay. My heart raced once more. This uncertainty plagued me, but also spurred me in a positive way. I felt confident in my life, a strong desire to overcome and thrive against all odds. You got a DL for that tweet? You could just go to the stream announcement tweet, Aaron. Like if you go to my Twitter, it's a thing. I'm never on Twitter. Aaron, but don't you want to see all my spicy card game tweets?
The wound pulsed and I sensed it. Not through torch, but through an unknown faculty? Faculty? Yes, faculty. I now possessed.
Make a Twitter just for Josh.
Had I not seen these dying watchmen, I never would have suspected it's lethal. Then there was the shadow thing in my dreams. This affliction must be a apprehension I felt in my dream. It was in my mind before it came to my body. Now it was with me outside of the dream. I am wearing its blue mark.
I have Twitter. I just abandoned it. I did that every now and again as well. But now I kind of have to use my Twitter for like for channel purposes, which I don't mind. To be fair, Josh does a lot of things that land him in trouble. Oh my god, Blue, you actually have no idea. you actually don't know. I say things that just upset people all the time. It's almost the reason why I still like actively go out in public, because I think it's funny.
We've arrived. Whoops. While I was lost in thought, Jimzar had stopped ahead of us, waiting for us to catch up to him.
Yeah, Josh socialize. Just don't invite me and text me every dead ass thinking of making Twitter and just for you, furry bastards. It'd be fun though, Selkie. It'd be fun. Not surprised. Oh my god. I'll figure it out later. Wait, is Josh getting canceled on Twitter? No. I get canceled in real life, not Twitter. But it's weird. So I'll say something that really upsets people, but there'll be like a hard split. So like some people will be like, Josh, I fucking hate you. Like, you're terrible. And then the other people in the room will be like, Josh, you're hysterical. Keep going. So I just don't know. Some people think I'm entertaining. And some people think I'm like a travesty to mankind and I should be erased. Which I guess is fair.
At the top of the hill, we looked down into the valley and saw the village.
You call that a village? That's like 3 houses. Like, what? Where? Like, there's a village here. 2 buildings? Where village? Oh my god, fuck the haters. Really, it's facts. So far, I have found nothing short of entertaining, so I guess it's going well. He's not getting canceled yet. He will eventually when he gets fed up when his card game tweets get no engagement. No, Fane. I'm used to my card game tweets not getting engagement, because I've been making those tweets for like 6 years, and it just is what it is. We'll always love you, Josh. Will you? Oh my god. Josh, don't actually fuck the haters. No, no, they don't deserve to be fucked. Like, uh, they're probably all virgins anyway. I'm not gonna give them the. I'm not gonna give them that. It takes a village, Josh. Oh my god. Wow, we got to town, only took 90 minutes. Look. There's at least 40 minutes of solid reading in this stream. You can't complain. You keep posting variations of the same edgy card game parental death. Look, it's not my fault that parents in card game anime get viciously murdered. It's weird. There's a scene in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds where one of the villain characters beats someone to death with a metal pipe. It's weird. Like, you don't think the shit happens, but it does. You have Battle Spirits Brave, which is a political drama, like, about a race war. And I'm like, why is this a card game anime? Aimed towards 5-year-olds. Like, why? It's pretty good, though. It's pretty good. Battle Spirit Brave, good anime. It's too bad you can't watch it. It's not on any streaming service. It's impossible to find. It's kind of tragic. Whenever I get a notification from your tweets, it's either furry retweet or card game shit. You'll always be our problematic fave. Silky, I am actually having a hard time doing that. Josh, I feel tempted to challenge your statement. But it's the same one. But it's the same one scene. Josh, I like that scene though. I like posting about it. Specifically that one from Brave, not Saga Brave. Those are two different shows. It is what it is. The Brave trilogy, pretty good. I fear we derailed Josh's stream so much that it's turned completely incoherent unless you were here the whole time. Well, in the archive, like if you click the stream like later, it shows the chat, so like they'll know. We love your tweets, Josh. We just don't understand what the fuck you're on about. Because card games on motorcycles. Okay, but the card, like, I know the card games on motorcycles thing is a really funny joke, but I remember making a tweet like 3 or 4 years ago, which I still love. And it was like, I'm cautiously optimistic for card games on hoverboards in cyberspace. And one of my friends commented on that, just saying like, Josh, that sounds made up, but I'm afraid that it isn't. I don't really know cards unless it's casino card games. What the fuck? Thought card game and motorcycles was a good idea. I kind of prefer card games on Heelys. That was really funny. That's a whole thing from Arc 5. In the distance, the small commune with just about a dozen households and what looks like a tavern or an inn. It lay in the shadow of another hill, reminding us that the sun would set soon. The safe house is just beyond the village, further down the valley. We should hurry. It will be dark soon. Oh, Heelys. Oh, I don't even. What the fuck? It's fine. And we climbed down through the valley. There were people attending to the few farms surrounding the area, the village. Most of the houses are in the shadow. Are they? There's like, okay, like maybe that's a house. Maybe that's a house. This is a house. There's this. Are all of these little ones houses? Is that a thing? And then there's this man's over here. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? 9 houses. Rage Shadowville. No. Am I about to embarrass myself now? Yes, but fuck it. Y'all know Bakugan? Bakugan was fine for like a solid season. And then I don't know what happened. I don't know. They wrote out Masquerade, and I suddenly was disinterested in the Bakugan anime. It is what it is. Gotta get me those Yuya dual Heelys. That shit's so funny. I love the duel in which he's like on his motorcycle. He's wearing his Heelys, riding a motorcycle on top of a dragon. And you're just like, I don't know how we got here, but okay. The new Bakugan actually plays pretty well. I just couldn't find product, and so I didn't actually get to like play it that much. That's like the biggest issue with the reboot of Bakugan is like you just straight up couldn't find it. Like there are I guess that's the problem with having the marbles, right? Is like certain marbles are going to be more competitive than other ones. Thus you're going to be looking for stores that have those specific like Bakugan that you need for like uh like for tournaments and shit. Like I really wanted like Ventus Webem because it's I'm really bad at rolling the Bakugans. So, and Webem, you know, it gives you access to Ventus in your main deck, which is kind of nice. But it also let you once per turn re-roll it. So like if you miss, you can just re-roll it. And its stat line was actually like pretty good, and its evolution in the main deck was solid. So, and I just could never find the one fucking Bakugan, and I'm just like, well, I guess my deck doesn't work, and I can't play in tournaments because I'm not gonna like. I built the deck around that and could just never find the Bakugan I needed. Y'all remember Subterra? I was so sad when they removed Subterra for whatever the gold color was for the reboot. The three children ran ahead along the muddy road, enthralled in a game of catch other. Catch other? Okay. Rough men pushed hand-drawn carts, carrying bales of straw. They came from places further up the surrounding hills. When is Josh playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for the channel? Oh no, maybe. I don't know, should I haven't played Chronicles 2 in a hot minute, but I was on a New Game Plus. So I guess I could like New Game Plus it again. Cuz I kind of don't want to start over. It is what it is. After Haas and Core. Okay, that's wait, I can't stream Core Eclipse. I thought we discussed this at one point where like you all told me there was not safe for work content in Core. So that's going to just have to be a main channel playthrough. Actually, what should the 4 games I should put on the poll for when password is done? I'm thinking like Far Beyond the World, Core, I don't know, but like I guess put some suggestions. Oh, you can stream The Human Heart. I've never heard of The Human Heart. What's that? Ah! There we go. Human Heart. VN. What is this? What is this? What? Look at this lad. What? Look at this chunky bear. That's cute. Sure, I'll download that. Adastra far beyond the world. Liar and Adastra? No. Oh, why even put far beyond the world in Adastra when you know they're going to lose? That's the fun part, though. That's the fun part. So I guess it'll... has anyone played Beyond the Harbor? I liked the logo and some of the key art for it. But never actually, like... I don't think I've downloaded it yet. But I saw it on the download page for Minotaur Hotel. And I liked the, like, the logo image. So I was thinking of grabbing that at some point. They eat pandasol. Pandasol, yeah, okay. Wow, I can't. Pandasol at a bakery in Human Heart. That's great. Man, I haven't had Pandasol in, like, fucking forever. It's kind of sad. I like the writing a lot. I was playing Dawn Chorus recently. I like the writing a lot. Okay. I've seen someone play it. It seems pretty interesting, though. It's just starting up. Yeah, that's why I thought about just, like, maybe playing it just because it would be really quick, you know? But, like, I don't know. I think the four I'll choose is, like, Adastra, Far Beyond the World, Core, and Miscellaneous. I don't know what I'll put in that final spot. Maybe, like, I don't know, maybe... How long is the Human Heart? How is that one? How many builds we in? That's a number. I don't know, maybe. I still got like a week or two to decide. Pandasol I learned from watching Filipino shows. I learned what Pandasol was by being Filipino. Rise up, chat. Adastra must win. Oh, please play the Human Heart. That bear is cute. Okay, I'll put... The Human Heart is pretty short. I'll put it on there. Lagoon Lounge. Oof, I don't know if you can stream that. Well, I don't mean for stream. I mean, like, what will replace password in the schedule. So we're not going to be streaming it. And I guess password will still technically be on the channel because of the streams, which will be funny. I'm probably going to put the streams... I'm going to have to put the streams in its own playlist. But it is what it is. How's Jollibee do? How's Jollibee's? Do you recommend it? Okay. So I like Jollibee's. It is great. It is kind of just Philippine KFC, or like Philippine KFC, I guess. But it appeals more to my tastes, I guess. Also, if you don't want the fried chicken or burgers, it's the fast food thing that serves spaghetti. So if you've ever wanted to say that you've had fast food spaghetti, Jollibee's is there for you. I will say that Jollibee's mascot, the fucking bee thing, that thing's terrifying. I've never liked their logo. That thing scares me. And when I was in the Philippines last year, I was like, no. I hate this. Rushes me into it every Oh my god, peach mango pie, Josh. I'm like... I feel bad saying this as an Asian. I've never been that big on mango. I'll eat it if it's there, but maybe. Love Ace 2, even though I shouldn't. Oh my god, okay. Sydney from The Human Heart is best boy. Okay. Well, I'll slap Core and The Human Heart on that then. When I do it, once I finish recording Sal's route, which will probably be in a week or two, maybe probably 2 weeks. The raspy voice of a drunken fool aired mild discontentment from a place beyond our sight. Someone elsewhere was chopping wood. Josh just sounds me. How am I more Asian? And I'm not even Asian. I hate fresh mango. It has a weird aftertaste. Look, I already get enough shit from people like like in my life for not liking fish. Like I don't like fish. I'll eat shrimp, crab, like lobster, squid, like shit like that. I don't dislike mangoes. I'm more just indifferent on mangoes. Like if that clears that up. But like like fish, I can't do it. I hate the taste. I hate the texture. Like no. No, I can't. Fuck you. So every time I go to like a sushi place, I have to like order from like the meat section of the menu. Like I'll order the chicken, I guess. Like fuck it, I'm gonna look like a loser. But then I'll also order like 50 pieces of tamago because fuck you, that's the best sushi. It just is. It's amazing. I ate a mango once. I don't know. You remove. I I didn't know you removed the skin. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. How do you gonna eat fish? Catfish is okay. I know. I didn't know. I'm sorry. And it's all right. Like, you live and learn, right? That's what Sonic taught me. As we walked along, we we were noticed by a local who passed through an adjacent crop field. Then came an abrupt stop. He turned back and yelled to call his child home, and retreated behind the wall of the house. Another seemed to stir to the same voice, cowering into the home, cowering, okay, into their homes, or otherwise hiding away. We are obvious strangers, it seems. Our plan did not involve stopping here, so if we unnerved them, it would only be for a brief stint while we cut across. We went down the main road and passed through first couple of homes. There were a few people who stuck around, ignoring us at a distance. Occasionally, we would catch them staring. I don't think these people appreciate us walking through their village. They're just farmers. Strangers look like troublemakers to them. Okay. Walking further along, I noticed the stony trail that passed by the tavern. The tavern was well trotted. He taught me to escape from the city. Oh my god, we need to stop. We need to stop. Oh my god. Ah. What's your favorite Sonic song? I'm that weirdo who kind of likes Endless Possibilities. I think that song is really cute. But yo, the acoustic version of His World. Damn. I also like Sonic Colors a lot, so like Reach for the Stars is really fun. Like I just kind of like that one. And I really like Fist Bump. That one's really fun. And he taught me how to eat chili dogs in one bite. Oh my god, Eclipse, how are you still alive? I would die if I tried to eat a chili dog in one bite. Aqua Road is very good, it really is. Oh no. Oh man, what was the song for the final boss of Sonic Heroes? I remember really liking that song. But I can't remember what it was. I can't remember the name of it. It feels bad. But I remember being it was such a hype song for that final boss. Like, fist bump is corny goodness. It really is, though. I really only know Adventure 2. Escape from the City has got to be my fave. Gotta be Escape from the City. Got places to go. Follow my rainbow. Oh my god. Oh, it's good. It's good. Why is Sonic music so good? Like, it's unfair how good Sonic music is. Like, the game may be garbage, but you know that soundtrack is gonna be amazing. That must be the heart of the village. We saw a lamp lighter attend to the pair of lampposts at the both ends of the tavern, almost as if heralding our arrival. Then he scampered off like the others. Anyone that lay in our apparent path moved away before we could approach them. The village is a strange blend of poor and proper. There are several fenced homes with walls of stone and wood, and there were destitute. That's it. Hovels of straw and mud brick too. The path up ahead forked at the tavern. There was a stall down the left trail which displayed produce, bottles of milk, herbs, and fruit, attended by a woman. A woman? She scrambled to gather her things and hide away, even abandoning handfuls at her stall.
They're scared. I do not like this. Are you sure this is the right way?
These people were not so nervous the last time I was here.
Just don't give them any further reason to worry.
Go steadily. They're just farmers. Okay. As we made our way alongside the tavern, beyond the corner we spotted 3 men in leather, gambeson? They were well aware of us, glaring as suspiciously as the other folk. Whoa! Oh, look at this mustache! Oh my god. It really is. The OSTs are bangers. Sonic should really bring Tikal. I miss that queen. Can we just talk about how long Metal Madness's transformation is? I just saw those lampposts and immediately thought they were electric posts. Oh my god. Okay. I think I'll stop here. That's fine. At the introduction of a new character, that's fine. Look, there's at least 40 minutes of real reading in that, okay? We made it past the trail and the hill and made it into the city, the village. It's fine. Progress was made. It's good. Rotate your fucking saves. I did the eclipse. Look, they're rotated. Jimsar, I need to see more of you. Nice, we walked down a road. To be fair, that was a long conversation. With Alan. Like, that was actually like 30 plus minutes of reading with just him alone. Like, of actual reading. So it is what it is. Good now. Haas's next stream. How would I do that? Like, I guess I could like start the stream from the split in the route and just like commit to doing Haas's route as Route A, well, Path A, and then do Tyson Path B, and then alternate them every week, I guess. Could that be a thing? I feel like that could also be a bit, like, annoying for people, but you know how it is. I don't know. I feel like we'd be reading a lot of the same. That would be a lot of I feel like like Eclipse, I feel like I should finish I feel like I should finish Tyson first. And then do Haas. Okay? Okay. I would do Route B for Haas as well. Should I? Okay. I had just heard... Unfortunately, password reuses a lot of text. It's facts. It really is facts. And I don't want to be skipping stuff in the streams. So, since he is the one asking if there's another person in the house, that starts Path B. Then maybe I will do Haas's then as B. Maybe. Oh, I love the music. It's gorgeous. It really is. So I don't know. Because I do want to do Haas just so I can get that CG. But you all have to guide my hips to, like, get to that CG. Believe in Path B. Because we didn't get too far into Tyson's. We just finished the dinner scene, and that was it, right? So in theory, I could go back to Haas. Guide your hips, you say. Yeah. I don't know. Should I do a Twitter poll on on if we do Haas or Tyson? And let that stew for a bit. Would that make you happy, Eclipse? If I did Path B for Haas and we stopped Tyson's simping, would that be okay? No, it's been decided. It's already been decided. Eclipse, stop this madness. God, the salt scale will shift to Ian. But it would be so funny. It would be real funny. But you can't stop the Tyson simping. I really can't. So you know what? I'll put a Twitter poll on whether we should stream Tyson or Haas Path B. Okay? And I'll let it run for a week. So we just won't have, like, I'll let it run for a while. I deserve better. I am doing my homework, John. Everyone vote Haas. Honestly, to be honest, pure honestly, I don't really care that much for Haas. Oh no, rewatching Echo for the best bits. Look, Eclipse and Fane complained that Haas actually won and I stopped before it. So you know what? If I go to Twitter, it would be funny if Eclipse loses in the Twitter poll. It would be. So you know what? We're going to I'm gonna go to Twitter right now. Oh, whoops, bumped the thing. That's fine. Which password route should I stream? Pull Tyson Haas What day is how many days till Monday? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or for Tuesday. So you know what? We'll put this to 5 days. Which password route should I stream? Yes, okay. We'll just put that there. And there. You all get a real second chance. This is bullshit. Oh my god. Sulky, you're dead to me. Oh my god. Everyone vote Haas. It will be just as funny if Eclipse loses at the Twitter poll. I'm making a Twitter just to fuck Eclipse over. Yes, I was complaining and not just trolling despite getting what I wanted. I'm logging in for A plus sulky stuff. Chance time. What's the password for the poll, Josh? It's just on my Twitter. It's so can people not logged in amazing. Oh, okay. Oh, did I miss a joke? Damn it. I don't know. It is what it is because it's password full. I get it now. But there, I'll let that run for a while. Oh wow, that's you know what? I will like and retweet that Leo artwork. For no reason. You can't. It's fine. Who voted for us? Oh wow, they're tied right now. That's amazing. Is he winning at the moment? Let me refresh that. Oh my god, we're getting places. Oh my god, this is beautiful. That's what this is. Anyway, I should get going, guys. Thank you for voting in the poll. And if you haven't, please do. Remember, Q&A video at some point. It'll probably be at the end of like the first week of January, just so that more people have time to like put things. So don't worry about it. Please don't make me make Twitter people. Please just let Tyson win. But yeah, I'll see you around, everyone. Good night.